You say you love me, I say you crazy. We're nothing more than friends. You're not my lover, more like a brother. I know you since we were like 10. Yeah, don't mess it up, talking that shit. Only gonna push me away, that's it. When you say you love me, that made me crazy. Here we go again. Don't go look at me with that look in your eye. You really ain't going nowhere without a fight. You can't be reasoned with them, don't be impolite. I've told you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,000 times. Haven't I made it obvious? Haven't I made it clear? Want me to spell it out for you? F-R-I-N-D-S. Haven't I made it obvious? Haven't I made it clear? Want me to spell it out for you? F-R-I-N-D-S. F-R-I-N-D-S. Have you got no shame? You looking insane, turning up at my door. It's 2 in the morning, the rain is pouring. Haven't we been here before? Don't mess it up, talking that shit. Only gonna push me away, that's it. Have you got no shame? You looking insane. Here we go again. So don't go look at me with that look in your eye. You really ain't going nowhere without a fight. You can't be reasoned with them, don't be impolite. I told you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,000 times. Haven't I made it obvious? Haven't I made it clear? Want me to spell it out for you? F-R-I-N-D-S. Haven't I made it obvious? Haven't I made it clear? Want me to spell it out for you? F-R-I-N-D-S. F-R-I-N-D-S. R-I-E-N-D-S. That's how you spell friends. F-R-I-E-N-D-S. Get that shit inside your head. No.
This is Marshmallow and Anne-Marie. 4 teams left.
We're just friends. So don't go look at me with that look in your eye.
What's up, man?
You really ain't going nowhere without a fight. You can't be reasoned with them, don't be impolite. I told you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
We're gonna do a little Trinity, Heavy Hitters, and Mosaic. All right, let's do it. Listen, 4 teams left in the pre-sale. I believe we're done for the night because we can't do another 8 hours of wait. Oh, that's not good. So we do have a basketball break, though, breaking it tonight. That is full as well. Thanks to Chris, we struggled through and got him. Just the pre-sale, Rob, because I don't think we'll fill one tonight. It seems like people are kind of waiting on that. And then I'm hoping I'm not posting another pre-sale just because I don't know if I'll have another case tomorrow. I'm working on getting one. It would be more, so we may have to do it as random teams, or we can do it as PYT, but prices, it would be one box because prices would be adjusted. So that's where we're at. I'm gonna find out tomorrow morning if I have another one. All right. I did get more of this, and we can always do a player break if I thought it would fill, but I'm not sure that it would tonight. First up, Kalevon Chason. Remember, I was hoping to do more because I was telling Chris like I had like a string of giveaways, and now I'm still giving away a bunch of stuff for Thanksgiving. I was hoping to like kind of reach a higher plateau of breaks, but unfortunately we haven't been able to fill too much this week. So we'll do our giveaways, and we'll have some exclusive contests for people who were in from last Thursday to tomorrow to Thursday. Tomorrow's the last day probably, unless we do a morning break Thursday. And then, and if we fill a couple more tomorrow, extras. Oh, there's a huge spider on my wall. That's awesome. Then we'll add some extra prizes. But we got a Galladay jersey, not to stop the break for a minute. Galladay jersey, a Schultz jersey. I have a helmet, a possible hidden jersey, lots of credits, a Mosaic cello pack. Those are all coming either way. But if we fill a few extra tomorrow, I might throw some extras on too. All right, here we go. Sorry, talk too much. Trevon Diggs. I'm only going to have you for a little bit today, so I want to make sure that I relay all that news. And we will have an open to everyone contest for Thanksgiving as well at DraftKings. Trevon Diggs, Dallas Cowboys. Dallas going out to John. The Jags were going out to Brian Cummings, I believe, on that last one. There we go. The Dallas Cowboys on that one. Yeah, we'll probably do some Thanksgiving breaks, honestly. I may take some like one-box stuff over to my families and just do like a cell phone break. 7 out of 10, Jacob Eason for the Colts. Indianapolis Colts. Going out to Brian Cummings. There you go. Hitting 2 out of the box. Nice short print, 7 out of 10. And another out of 10, Steven Montez for the Skins. Joey Fanning. 3 out of 10, Nike swoosh. Yeah, Jamie, what happened to that whole thing? Jen, you don't strike me as the kind of lady that would be too scared of spiders. And Justin Jefferson for the Minnesota Vikings. There you go, Johnny. Johnny in the house. Johnny, it's good seeing you back in. I'm glad you're doing well, man. There you go, Minnesota Vikings with the Justin Jefferson. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to save heavy hitters for last. I'm praying something good comes out of it. We only have 3 more boxes of that left. We'll work it in. I think we got to find something out of those cases. I mean, there's been some cool stuff. A bunch of Patrick Mahomes stuff. We have like 2 or 3 Patrick Mahomes that have come out, I believe. And a lot of like rookie stuff. The weirdest card we've pulled out yet was that Drew Brees out of 2014 last night. It was graded a 10. It was just weird. You don't mind them if they stay on their side of the room. That's kind of how I am. That spider was one time we were breaking and one came right down. Oh, not good. DeAndre Swift, LaMichael Pirine, Cooper Kupp, and an Adrian Peterson. Oh, we do got to do picks. We'll do those tomorrow, at least for the Thursday games. We'll hold off on the other ones because you guys sucked so bad last week. You didn't even get close. Brian Edwards. Here we go. How about a Will Fuller? Man, I tell you what, I drafted him in so many leagues, and he has probably been my most consistent player. There was one week where he kind of screwed the pooch, but he didn't. He has done very well. Just a very even line, 12, 15 points a week. That one's a nice one out of 75. Disco Blue. We have Michael Thomas, Denzel Mims. Frank Gore coming out this week for the Jets saying there's a Tyler Eifert. I can't go without a win. Most likely my last season. So Gore, he's like 68 years old, still in the NFL. Setting all sorts of records, and he's like, I can't end my last season. And I would not be surprised if they don't win a game if he comes back for one more season. Chase Claypool. And Adam Vinatieri. How about that picture today of the Colts kicker next to DK Metcalf? He's trying to play captain. They have to respect him to an extent. What he doesn't understand is that his coaches don't want to win a game. They're pretty locked in on that first pick. Kirk Cousins disco. Oh, really? Hines Ward is a coach for the Jets? Jordan Love, Brandon Ayuk. And Urlacher disco. I am honestly concerned. As of right now, the NFL has been very adamant that the Ravens and Steelers game is going to go on. My concern is that they get to Thursday and they do their COVID testing and there's like 13 players that have it because they just finally canceled practice today. I am very shocked the NFL is not putting a contingency in place. If they find out tomorrow that more people test and they can't field a team or something like that, I could see them bumping the 1 to the 4 and the 4 to the 8. But I'm curious to see how that plays out. Here's my big thing, Steelers fans, and I don't know why you're so eager to play that game. In the event that they play that game, let's just say the Steelers, a bunch of Steelers players get it then. Doesn't that concern you? Like, the linebackers got it. One of the starting linebackers got it. You know he was around all the other linebacker guys. Aren't you afraid that all those linebackers hugging Ben the whole game are going to put him at risk? Patrick Queen? I'd be like, I don't want to play that game. There we go. That is the Michael Pittman. I think that is the variation. Listen, I'm all for the game. Make them play. But I just don't want to hear belly aching from Steelers fans. If it were the Bills, I wouldn't want to play that game. I'd be like, let's push it. It doesn't work like that. I don't know. I'm not a scientist, so I'm certainly not going to assume how it works. But, yeah, it's going to be interesting. Listen, the last thing I want to do is sit at home on Thursday night without a Thursday night game. So I'm not advocating that they don't play. Trust me. That game's going to be an awesome, well, I don't know how awesome it will be now, but it's going to be somewhat resemble an awesome game. Yeah, I said this. This is why I think it's going to be interesting. You know Harbaugh and the coaches. There's a Howie Long Silver. Pittman's cards are on the rise. He's doing well, isn't he? Yeah, they can't bump anymore. I would agree unless it's egregious. Like, unless you can't field a team, I would say they're not going to bump. But I will say this. This is what's going to be interesting. They're going to have to get creative with their playbook. There's a Joshua Kelly and a Kyler Murray disco. I would say that that's the only thing that the Ravens really have an advantage of is they're not going to run their normal run plays and stuff. So it could make the Steelers D, which is fantastic defense, it could make them scramble a little bit in the first half trying to figure out what they're doing. Oh, I never thought of that. That they haven't had any contact like cases. There's a Joe Burrow. I didn't know that, I should say. Whoa! That'll play! That's gonna play! Boomer, baby!
Kaboom! Kaboom!
That is not an auto that you see very often at all. Big Ben. Listen, we've been talking about the Steelers the whole time. Why not? That's how it works here.
Yeah, you know what it is. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Yeah, you know what it is. Black and yellow, black and...
There we go. Big Ben Roethlisberger. Dominic in. Yeah, you did, JT. What up, my man? Oh, a 10 on the sticker, too. That's a 10. 10. That'll play. My son is going to bust open some Pokemon more this week. We're going to get the cards posted from the break the other day. If you did not know, my son started his own Pokemon page. He asked to do another one. All we got is like trainer boxes and stuff. I don't have any more booster boxes. We just are getting them at the hobby shop, honestly. Or like some of this stuff I ordered online. Van Jefferson and Marshawn Lynch, but he's been wanting to do it. So I'm actually going to be ordering some stuff for the page too as giveaways, and we're doing it super we're doing it cost. Just it's a chance for him to get a spot in his breaks, and so he's not opening a ton of cards. But if you're into Pokemon, check out Paxton's Pokemon page. CeeDee Lamb and KJ Hamler. And there's a Chris Godwin out of 50. I'm curious if they re-sign him next year. Like, I think this is the last year on his contract. Two good receivers, Will Fuller and Chris Godwin as our numbered card. So for this one, Jen, we just did 4 random packs. I've seen people do energies, which I still don't know all the names of the energies. I'm kind of learning. There we go. T. Higgins disco. I'm still kind of learning. So for Christmas, I'm getting him the game on how you learn to play. And what I want to do is kind of go live on the page and kind of learn how. So many people, and they'll admit this, they've been collecting for years. I knew this when I taught first grade for years, and even third. The kids would all bring the cards, and I'm like, do you know how to play? They're like, yeah, I have this card, he has this card. I'm like, I'm pretty sure. It's like, I beat you. I'm like, I don't think that's right. So we're going to take a look at the game itself. There he is, Big Ben and Saquon. And we're going to have a look and learn how to play so that maybe we're not just collecting valuable cards. I will, JT. Brandon Bourne offered the same thing. Scott, we have had some big Steelers pulls in our day. The thing about Impeccable tomorrow is that you're going to see a lot of vet. It's just like, obviously it's expensive, it's risky, but you're going to see some cards tomorrow we haven't seen yet this year. Like, I think it's one of the most underrated sets that Panini puts out, honestly. Yeah, I played Magic back when I was younger, JT, but I wasn't like huge into it. Did we get an extra? Oh, I thought we got an extra auto. I could play the game. That was about it. How about a Jake Fromm out of 75 going out to the Buffalo Bills? There you go, Jamie. Scott, I just talked about that card the other day when someone who traded. Was it you, Rob, that traded? What was it that got traded? I forget. There was a trade, and it was a big hit, and I think Rob traded it. And I said, well, we've had people give up their teams before, and then we hit that triple 101. All right, last part of the break. We'll do 2 $5 hitless credits when we're done here. I just wanted to do this today. I mean, as cheap as possible. All but one team under $100. Try to keep it cheap. Teams as low as $6, $8, $12. Hoping that we would fill this earlier today and launch that pre-sale a little earlier. Feels like we've got a lot with 2 cards. Maybe all the good boxes only have 1 card. Dude, how about a Prism Silver rookie James Conner? What a break for the Pittsburgh Steelers. That's not a bad spot for $32. Holy cow. Oh, Pogs were the shit. That will play, my friends. How about a Gem Mint 10 Dak Prescott Game Day Rookie? Gem Mint out of Contenders Draft Picks. That's going to go to the Cowboys. John, there you go, John. Something to close it out. Rookie Dak, Gem Mint 10. That was one of the better packs we've had. Bills suck. Hey, we didn't lose this week. All right, let's recap what we have, and then we'll give away 2 $5 hitless credits. We had the Justin Herbert from the 75, Herbert debut. T. Higgins, Disco, Godwin the 75. No, Godwin the 50. Burrow introductions. Kyler Murray Disco, Michael Pittman variation, Jordan Love, and Will Fuller out of 75. That's a broke ankle pose. That's so messed up. All right, here we go with our hits. Dak, rookie out of 10 for the Dallas Cowboys, going out to John. We had Justin Jefferson for the Minnesota Vikings, going out to Guypen. We had Steven Montez for the Skins, going out to Joey, that Nike swoosh. We had Jacob Eason for the Indianapolis Colts, going out to Brian Cummings. We had Trevon Diggs for the Dallas Cowboys, another one going out to John, and Kayvon Chaisson for the Jacksonville Jaguars, going out to Brian as well. For the Pittsburgh Steelers, though, closing it out, James Conner Prism Mint 9, going out to the Pittsburgh Steelers, and Ben Roethlisberger Mosaic Auto. There you go. Let's go ahead and give away 2 $5 hitless credits to use on a future break. Copy. Here we go. Bring you guys over in a second here. Top 2 and $5 hitless credits. Good luck, y'all. Yeah, for sure, Jamie. Thanks for popping in, man. Min roll 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. It is going to be the Bucks and the Raiders. Tampa Bay Bucks is Ross Larson. Las Vegas Raiders is going to be Chucky, each getting a $5 credit for a future break. All right, guys, I'm going to roll out here, check in on basketball and get rolling on that. I'll get some pictures posted here. Hopefully I see y'all tomorrow for Impeccable. If not, we'll try to post some other stuff up, maybe more Impeccable. Thinking about some random teams with it, so we'll see, all right?